Hey, we back with another banger video. Yeah, but man, we got one on the human X, trafficking that's going on in Atlanta. So it's pretty bad in Atlanta. I think Atlanta's one of the worst. I actually thought Houston was the worst, but I think Atlanta might got Houston beat. Atlanta, Georgia, you feel me? It's crazy out here, bro. I got some crazy stories for y'all, some crazy stories for y'all today. So hey, just be careful out there in Georgia, especially if you a female. Be careful where you at because these people got tactics and tricks to try to get y'all. And like I say, I'm just bringing awareness to this. But yeah, y'all be careful out there. And y'all check out this first video.
I am urging all the ladies in Gwynette County to stay safe. There is going on right now as we speak. My car was marked. They smeared this on the side of my car yesterday while I was at work. And they also put a highlighter stick under my car where my spare tire is. They put an orange dot on my tire and then they put an orange sticker on the side of my car. This is happening at my job, so I am not the only lady this is happening to. It's happening to other ladies at my job, and we are very terrified. There's not a lot of dispatchers in Gwynette County where we're at, so every time we call the cops, it does hang up. But we did call the cops last night and they did come, but that's the most they could really do. And they were taking pictures of our license plates and cars, so please stay safe. Keep an eye out for a white RAV4, a red Ford Focus, and a gray Honda Civic, and do not walk alone at night.
So Sunday, June 8th, I want to say around 8:30ish, closer to 9, me and my 3-year-old son, we were trying to find our car in the Atlantic Station parking lot. My friend, who I was with at the time, and her baby were already at their car. So when she saw that we couldn't find our car, she offered to drive us to our car, which I think was a blessing in disguise. We were in the Atlantic Station parking lot I want to say, I just remember it was like the columns were red. She drove us over there. She waited till we got to our door and then she drove off. When I went to open the door, part of my hand did touch the handle. This was the door where my son's car seat was. And something told me to stop because I saw a white sticker like underneath the handle. So I FaceTimed my mom, and when I showed her, she was like, yeah, that looks like that was placed there because they had to lift the handle to put the sticker there. So I went and I got baby wipes to open the door, proceed to get my son in the car and put him in his car seat. I noticed that my hand instantly like started tingling and feeling like really, really itchy. And I'm like, this is weird. Like, what is going on? I'm trying to make sure I'm not in my head about this. So I get in the car, we drive off. I'm still on FaceTime with my mom. She makes sure that we're good and we're out the parking lot. She was like, also look around, make sure nobody's following you. So I kept looking in my rear view. I didn't really notice anybody following me. 20 minutes into being on the road, I noticed that my right hand, which is the hand that I touched the steering wheel with, started to go numb. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand. Now, I didn't see anything on my door handle, but then again, I didn't really look and study my door handle before I went to touch it. So if there was something on it that was visible, I don't know. But I just know my hand was starting to go numb. And then the next thing you know, like my body started feeling like weird. So I'm trying not to panic because I still got to drive my son home. I get on the phone with my parents. They said, well, come to our house. They took my baby and my dad took me to the ER. At this time, about an hour and 30 minutes has passed. We get to the ER. I check in. They do my blood work and they couldn't find anything. And at that point, I was starting to feel like myself again. But this is just a video for awareness for any women with children. Please be careful when you're going to open the handle. I think sometimes we just get so used to just doing what we do. We don't really study things. But please study your door handle. If you see anything out of the ordinary, be it a sticker or a piece of paper or even some type of marking that you don't recognize, do not touch your door handle. By the grace of God, something prompted me to stop and get a baby wipe to proceed.
But y'all see that? Yeah. It's that crazy out here, man. It gets even more wickeder too, man. Like, just, bro, when y'all see this next video, it's going to make y'all really like shake y'all head because to see something like this in real life has to be mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? But y'all check this out.
And why the hell this ain't on the news? Man, this dude in Atlanta was driving down the freeway, seen a budget truck, one of those U-Hauls. The backup was kind of lifted up. Somebody's arm was hanging out. Basically, you know, he was assuming, just like I'm assuming anybody, man, they trafficking kids and that motherfucker. And some type of way the kid wants to got it open a little bit so somebody could see their arm to get them some help. Man, dude called the police. They surrounded the truck, pulled it over, opened that mug. It's full of kids. About probably like 10, 15 kids. Man, that shit wild, bro. And that just goes to show how we be on the roads traveling every single day. Ain't no telling how many trucks and cars and 18-wheelers that we passing. Full of kids, full of children, full of women. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit wild, bro. That shit really, that's insane for real, man. I know it's happening every day. This is what's going on. Something happening right now, you know what I'm saying? But it's just wild whenever you actually see. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Especially the person that called it in. I can only imagine how wild of experience that was for him. But you already know, man, that shit wild. It's basically how the truck looked. You see the arm right there of the kid. Like they got a bed. Surprised they even gave him something to lay on. And this is when the police surrounded it. As you can see, all them people back there. That shit crazy. Follow for more.
Y'all seen that? That's crazy. I'm glad they got caught. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the person who was driving that truck and the person who had every person who had involvement with that need to be thrown under the jail, under the prison. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all check out these last clips.
The girls are shaking. A 20-year-old girl in Georgia was found kidnapped and locked in a cage. Let's talk about it. So there's a trailer in Richmond County, Georgia. This is the trailer right here. The former owner of the trailer came back to get something or work on it, to do something with the trailer. When he came back, he found a 20-year-old black lady in a cage covered in human feces, animal feces. Now, this lady down here, Shayna Powell, was in control of the whole thing. She said that she was holding the girl captive because she owed her some money, and she was going to pimp the young lady out until she paid off her debt. When the owner called the police and the police came, there were a couple people that I'm going to show you in a second that came out of the house. That lady, Shayna Powell, was having people come over, have sex with that lady. When she was found, the police said that she was very scared, battered and bruised, black eyes, swollen face. She was found naked in that cage, and that at first she wouldn't come out. She was very scared of the officer. She was reluctant to get rescued. That's how emotionally, mentally damaged this lady had been. As of right now, they are not saying how long that the lady had been in there, but she had been rescued. She was described as a lighter brown lady, 20 years old. They're not saying if she was big or small, but she was locked in a dog cage. Now, the people that were there, some of them even being of teenage age, even though they were adults. So some of the people that were found in there about to sleep with her, they came over to mess with her, were like 18 and 19. The report says the police arrested Angelica Figueroa, who was 29, Savannah Piazzi, who was 18, and Dawson Weston, who was 19. Now, there's 5 people here arrested. They got DeMichael Dawson, who's one of the occupants, who was 24. He was the owner of the 3 pit bulls that was there. Because like I told you, they said it was animal feces too. And then, of course, this lady, Shayna Powell, who was running the entire operation. Now, Lord knows how long or where they got this girl from. But since Shayna said that something was stolen from her, and the way these people look, I'm going to automatically assume it's giving drugs. When the cops came at 10 p.m. on Tuesday to rescue this young lady, they overheard someone in the house say that there were several people coming over to have their way with this lady. Lord knows what they were going to do to her. But could you imagine wanting to do something with somebody covered in human stuff, covered in animal stuff? Lord knows how it smelled and looked at that house. Absolutely crazy, absolutely house of horrors. And they saying this all happened on Nelly Drive. I don't want to scare this young lady, but I hope that one day she's able to recover, come out and speak her truth, because we want to hear for her. We're definitely praying for you if you see this video, ma'am.
Last clips. Yeah, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about that video in the comments, man. And yeah, whatever y'all want to see, like I say, hit the comments, man. I got y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here for y'all. So make sure y'all, hey, hit me on Instagram, drop some ideas, some videos, some clips y'all want me to do, and I'll do them. You feel what I'm saying? Comment the type of videos y'all want me to do, and I'll do them. You feel me? Because I want y'all to be entertained. I want y'all to be aware, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on in you know what I'm saying, the world today. You feel me? But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video, man. See you guys next video. Always remember, be safe out here, kings and queens. Let's get it.